Hey, it's Schmicks,
Hey, it's Big Bigfoot, and you're listening to,
the third floor.
and it is episode 17 on December 2nd, 2020. Nailed that. There's a lot of twos
Good
in
job.
there, but I got it.
Good job,
Yeah,
man.
we're back. We took a few weeks off. We just both been really busy. So,
Yep, my
glad
apologies.
you,
I had some college stuff to do, and I was like, I just really don't really want to spend a middle of the week kind of thing talking when I really just procrastinating
Yeah.
my homework. So sorry, fam. I just thought we'd take a week off. So,
sorry to all those third floor grinders out there, but we're back. So,
yeah.
you know who you
Yeah.
are. Yeah, we're back, and we're going to talk about Animal Crossing today. But before
Yeah.
we do, let's just ask you how you're doing. I haven't seen you in a few weeks. Well, actually, I've talked to you pretty much every day, but
Yeah, but I mean, for the viewers, I'm doing good. It's been busy, like I said, but going to be done school soon for the year. So excited for Christmas and
so
just
soon.
having some time off to chill. So I've been doing good. I also shaved, as you can see, if you're
I
watching
love
this on
it.
YouTube.
Love it.
I look, I'm not even going to say the word, but I look like a weird guy right now. I don't want to use the word on YouTube, but you know what I mean. I just look like a strange guy. So I'm doing this for Duster December. I
Yeah,
know that
dude.
everyone else is doing Movember, so I'm like, well, I want a mustache too. And I needed to wait a while because I shaved in November. So now I got
didn't
what I
wait,
got.
grow it
And
out.
I'm just, yeah. So I'm going to be streaming and doing stuff, and people are going to make fun of me. And between my forehead and my mustache, I hope there's a lot of good jokes. So I'm doing good. I'm excited and excited to
Nice.
talk about Animal Crossing. So
Yeah,
Nick,
dude.
how are you today, man?
I'm really good. I'm just, relaxing. I'm just working a lot, playing a lot of video games. Not really a lot going on. For me, I mean, I'm just kind of gaming and having a good time doing it. I
And
just,
grinding on YouTube by the look of it too.
yeah, I'm trying to do 2 videos a week. I've got a new one coming out probably tomorrow. So I upload the third floor usually on Friday. Tomorrow's Thursday. I'm gonna try and put a video out tomorrow for Animal Crossing.
Nice. And you hit 40 subs.
I
Congrats, dude.
did. Thank you. I actually hit 40 twice because I hit 40 and somebody unsubbed and hit it again. So.
Man, you know you're popular when people are unsubbing too.
I know.
That's
All those
pretty
porn
epic.
bots are getting. I literally, dude, I'll get weird comments on my videos like 10 seconds in a posting. I'm like, okay,
Yeah, I'll get
I
ones
made
too
it.
that are like, I love your overlay. And it's like, I didn't use an overlay.
Yeah. Thank you. I
Yeah,
guess.
thanks, man. Yeah,
So no, I'm good. I'm just out here grinding, doing what I can and shooting towards my goal of 50 subs by the end of next year.
right
So
on, man.
yeah.
Speaking of
Uh,
sub count, Rollvids just hit 180.
let's go. Roll
So like
vids.
not
That's
only
big
100,
time.
like just right through almost
Yeah.
up to 200 right away. So I think we'll be seeing him getting monetized pretty
I
soon.
think put it in perspective. I think when we had him on, he was at
Like
100
90 something. I
not
think.
even 100. I think he was like 95. He was sub 100. I'm sure we probably mentioned it, but he was
Yeah.
sub 100.
He has over doubled both of our sub counts
Yeah.
just for himself in the last month or so. So
Yeah,
he's
literally
doing really good.
if you can buy ours, he's doubled that.
Yeah. So I'm not even gonna lie, I'm a little bit jealous of Big Bro, but
Oh yeah.
I mean it makes sense because he's doing something that's like way more unique than what we're doing. We're just talking about video games, which is what everybody does.
Mhm.
So in a way, it's like this is what I want, this is what I expected, and I'm more passionate about video games than jujitsu. So
Yeah.
you go roll vids, you keep it up, and do you're doing God's work out there, dude.
I truthfully believe he'll be monetized by the end of 2021. I'm almost positive.
End of 2021, yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I
end
think
of next December, yeah.
so. Yeah,
I'd
next
say so.
December.
If he does like consistent uploads, probably.
Yeah, I think he's making that YouTube bank.
Yeah.
I've always told Jared this. I know we're gonna get Animal Crossing in a minute, but I've told Jared this. Like, I don't want to make it huge on YouTube. I don't want to be, a million subs. That's not what I want. I'd love to be like comfortable, like 5,000 or 6,000 subs, where you're making like a few $100s a month from YouTube. Like, that's kind of nice. I think that's a nice little pocket to be in. I love my job. I don't intend to quit. I don't want to do YouTube full time. So like, I don't know. I want like a small niche channel.
Yeah. That's actually, and like for me, I'd kind of prefer to be on Twitch if I was a little bit bigger. Like if I was, making a couple $100 a month on Twitch, which I'm certainly not right now, but in the future I could possibly do that. I think that'd be great, and have like consistent subs and stuff. But yeah, I'm in agreement. I wouldn't want to go big. Like I wouldn't want to be a face where people are like, oh, that streamer from Twitch or oh, that YouTuber.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'd hate that. And like Pewds even talks about that sometimes about how like it sucks to not be able to go to a grocery store because you're this multimillionaire YouTuber. That'd be kind of awful in a way. So I like my quaintness, I guess.
Yeah, I like being a small guy. You can do kind of the side projects you want to do. And
yeah.
On the note of Twitch, really quick, we're still gonna get to Animal Crossing. I'm gonna say it. I think I might be wrong, but December 4th, It's Didact's Hand's birthday, so he's doing a Twitch stream for like 9 or 10 hours. So feel free to tune into that.
Yeah, good plug.
Yeah,
He's
it's got Halo and I think COD's probably be on there.
yeah, probably some Apex Legends.
Yeah.
So the timing's weird. It's Australian Eastern time, I think. So
Okay.
he's starting the stream at 6 a.m. Australian time on December 4th, which for us in Saskatchewan, well, me in Saskatchewan, you in BC, for me, it's like 2 p.m. tomorrow, which is weird because
what?
it'll be the 3rd for us, but it'll be the 4th for him. So
That's so odd.
it is weird.
Man's
So
in the
2
future.
p.m. tomorrow, so that would be noon for you.
Yeah.
So that's when the stream starts. Kind of bizarre.
Yeah, I'll slap
But yeah,
myself.
definitely. Thanks for plugging him. It'll
Yeah.
be cool to check out the stream and see how it goes for him. It sounds like he's going to do it like depending on how many subs and stuff he gets. Like that'll determine how long he'll do it. So
Yeah.
I have no idea what's going to happen.
I feel like I'm actually realizing now it's a hilarious plug because by the time we upload this, it's going to be over.
Yeah, I guess if it was like our time, it'd be fine.
It'd
But-
work out. That's what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well. Well, okay. Congratulations. Late happy birthday.
Hope
Happy
you had a
belated
good
birthday.
stream, dude. We were there for it. We loved it.
Yeah. well.
Yeah. So
Time's
check
a
that
really
out.
cool thing.
Watch the
It's very
VOD.
confusing.
Yeah, time's weird. We made it up to. It's so odd.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're talking about Animal Crossing today for a few reasons, but I think the biggest is like I recently decided to like main it in quotations. Like I'm gonna be posting more Animal Crossing. Like if I post 2 videos a week, one of them will always be Animal Crossing minimum. It has to be like I'm gonna try and do 2 a week and then maybe this or like an extra. But I love Animal Crossing. I love playing it. I love doing the videos. So I'm decided like I'm gonna post more content on it. And I've got technically an endless supply of videos, but I'm gonna be doing like a few targeted videos that I want to like really focus in on stuff. So
Nice.
yeah, I'm really
Yeah.
loving
If you haven't yet, you should definitely check out Nick's channel. He's got a lot of Animal Crossing videos.
Love it.
And I was just telling him about the times I was watching them. And like, there's something really weird about Animal Crossing. It's like a game where there's, like you said, a limitless amount of things you can do. Like, it's just it's like a huge sandbox RPG game. So if you haven't tried Animal Crossing yet, you should also try that. We'll probably talk about the
Yeah.
benefits of it, of why it's a good game. But from my perspective, I really enjoy watching Nick's content. I don't even own New Horizons. I only have Wild World for DS. And my partner has a different version of, I think it's a DS one, but it's the newer one, like for
New
3DS.
Leaf.
New Leaf, yeah.
Yeah, New Leaf.
So like I don't even know New Horizons that well at all, but I like watching it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh, I appreciate that. You know, Animal Crossing is weird because I bought it. My partner picked it up. My girlfriend picked it up like the day it came out. She bought it on release day. And I bought it like maybe a month later, within like 2 months, 2 weeks to a month, sometime in there. I bought it, and I was like, "This will be a fun game. I kind of want to play more stuff on my Switch, and like I'll do this thing, or if I see something like because of my ADHD, like I just did the same thing with Odyssey because it was on sale. I was like, I don't really want to buy it, but it's all I could think about. I was like, I want to play it. It looks fun. Like what? It's on sale, you know." And it was the same thing with Animal Crossing. So I just bought it. I was like, yeah, I have to buy it. I will literally go mad thinking about it. And I haven't looked back. I think I was on like a 200-day play streak, or like I missed a day like a few weeks ago, but I played every day since like March.
That's awesome.
I love it. It's a great little game, and it was my first experience into it. So
Yeah,
nice.
Animal Crossing is definitely one of those daily games. It's like
Yeah.
a way better version of mobile gaming where you're constantly getting rewarded for consistency,
Mhm.
not just time played. Like for myself, I remember playing on the DS daily and just
Yeah.
being like, let's see how those trees I planted are doing. Or, oh, today's the day where all the fruit gets like
Yeah.
able to harvest it again. I think it's every 3 days or so.
It is
At
every
least
3
for
days.
mine. So I was like, you know, it was that consistent thing for me. Whereas there's not a lot of mobile games that grab me the same way. This one it's nice that it goes on your own clock too, and it follows the rhythms of real lifetime.
Yeah, right. It just goes like cycle, and I like that. I've talked about it a few times on my channel, but I'm like against time traveling. I hate it. I hate that people are like, they'll play like for an hour, and then they're like, "Okay, I want it to be tomorrow," so they'll switch their time clock internally, and then it'll be tomorrow. And I hate that.
Yeah, I think it's wrong too.
Yeah, right. I just don't. It doesn't sit well with me. If you do it, it's totally fine. It's up to you. Like I'm not gonna be like, "You're a terrible person." I just don't like it. I don't do it.
Yeah, we would just hate to play it that way.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything for me. so I played just daily, and like we just had the Turkey Day event last week, and that was fun. It was super sick, and we've got the Christmas one coming up, and then we've got Pave's Festivale I think in February
You know,
or
I should
late
put up my
January.
festive tree, as they call it. Go
Yeah.
buy it from. With mine anyway, it's like Tom Nook runs everything. Does Tom Nook run the grocery store for you in
No,
New
it's Timmy and
Horizons?
Tommy Nook.
Oh, the kiddos.
Yeah, dude, they
Okay.
have their own store, and it's really cute. It's like a
Oh,
small
okay.
tent, and then it
That's
upgrades into
awesome.
like this sick shack.
Okay. Because mine goes from like Nook's Cranny to the Nook and Go, and
Okay.
then I forget the other names of them. But like turns into like a big supermarket, but it starts as
Oh.
pretty much a tent. It's like a little
Yeah.
shack.
Yeah, ours is a two-stage, so you get like it's a really small store. It has like one or two items, and like the cabinet has like tools and crap in it, and then
Okay.
it upgrades. Still Nook's Cranny, but it upgrades to like a bigger one with like seasonal items and more inventory and like, an expensive spot every day. So it's like a new expensive item.
Oh
Very
yeah.
cool.
Well, I'll have to make sure to go buy my festive tree.
Heck yeah, dude.
Won't be
I
able
don't
to
have
buy it
one yet.
today because I play by real time. It's almost 11, so they'll be closing soon.
Oh yeah, I gotta check my Switch is sitting like right here, and I'm like I gotta check my turnips later before 10 o'clock.
My
I got an
turnips.
hour. I gotta check my turnips.
Nice.
This game though has just hooked me in more than I thought it would. I was like, it'll be like a fun daily grind. I will probably play it for like I don't know, end of summer, come fall. I'll be like, okay, I will play it like once every 2 days, and then 3 days, and you check it once a week. But like, I love my villagers, and like, somebody asked me, they're like, oh, you're just making Animal Crossing videos because it was the most successful thing in your channel, and I was like, no, like, I genuinely love playing it, and making these videos didn't me realize again that like, I really like playing Animal Crossing. It's such a fun, wholesome experience. Like today, I spent an hour and a half designing a yard for a flamingo that's not even going to notice it, and I had so much fun doing it.
Yeah. Well, and I hope you don't take offense to this. You have some Animal Crossing videos that have very low views, and then
Mhm.
you have other ones with lots of views. So it's not clearly it's not for the views. It's
No,
because it's enjoyable. And like I
yeah,
don't main Halo because of the views. It's a Halo 5 is a terrible game to try and get views on.
oh yeah.
But I just that's what I like to do and MCC content. So like I understand what you mean. You want to main the games you want to play.
Mhm.
Are you excited to enter the competitive esports league for Animal Crossing now that
Oh,
you're
dude,
maining
I've
it?
got my tools ready. I'm
Okay.
stoked. I don't know what it would
Sick.
look like, but I'm into it.
Yeah, like what would the tournament be?
Well,
You know what?
people,
Fishing tournaments, that'd be kind of cool though, right?
it would be. It honestly, it would be pretty cool. And they have those in the Pocket Camp. So the Pocket Camp is the first Animal Crossing I played. It was like a weird mix version between like an Animal Crossing and a mobile game. And it actually was pretty good. Like I really dug it actually. My
Nice.
girlfriend played it for a long time. She still does sometimes, but less now that we have the Switch ones. And
Yeah.
I like loved it. I was like, this is so fun. Like it was cool. I met my cool villagers and I fell in love with some of the villagers there. They just like became good friends to me. And I was like, this is sick. This is really
Nice.
cool. And I still haven't gotten them all back yet in New Horizons. But like the fishing tournament there was pretty competitive. There was like leaderboards and like things you could get depending on how good you were. So it was, it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a weird game. If I was gonna do
Yeah.
this for views, I would literally buy the game again, um, start a new island, brand new island, time travel, and just have villager hunts all day long. That's all I would do. I wouldn't
Yeah.
even build the island because those get
Just
views.
village hunt.
Yeah, there's YouTube, and I'm getting them recommended to me now, and I've interacted with a few of them. Like small YouTubers, like 100, 200 subs, but they'll have like 400 to like 1,000 view villager hunts because people love villager hunts.
Yeah.
So if you want to get views doing Animal Crossing, that's the way to do it.
Nice. Good to know. I'm not going to do it on DS,
On
but
the DS,
I'm
but you're
just going to
Elgato on
support
Red.
you as you do it because like I just like watching it. It's like how I have never played. What's a good example?
A
Okay.
game you never played? Odyssey.
Okay,
Assassin's
I've
Creed
never
Odyssey.
played Odyssey, but I was gonna say a game like that I watch.
Oh,
Um,
you don't play Warzone that much. You have, but you
yeah, okay.
don't.
I don't watch Warzone or I don't play Warzone much, but like I'll watch it more than I'll play it.
Mhm.
Um, and to put another thing in perspective, as far as you maining Animal Crossing, you probably are putting more time into Animal Crossing than I am into Halo. Because I'll
Not
binge
bad.
Halo for a few hours in practice, but like I think you're more consistent with Animal Crossing. So as far as maining a game, I'm pretty sure you're probably putting in just as much, if not more, hours into that. So
Okay.
like that's a benefit too. Like you know the game in and out.
Hmm.
Um, so for me, like when I watch your content, it's like okay, like you know what you're doing with this, and I don't. So it's kind of fun to be ignorant and be like, okay, all I know is like Wild World from when I was a kid.
Yeah. Okay.
So I like that part of it. And just a quick summary of my journey with Animal Crossing. I remember getting it for my DS. It was the first game I got, and I at first I was like, oh man, I was hoping for Mario Kart DS. You know, I wasn't really an RPG guy, and I got the game. I was like, I don't know if it's going to be for me. And
Loved
my
it.
really good friend in middle school, we played so much of it together, and I just fell in love with like catching fish, donating them to the museum, and catching bugs. All the little events, like how like the snow would come and it would go, and the seasons would change,
Yeah,
and all
right.
these like just I don't know. There's something really gripping about it. The summer would come around, and we would like stay up late and catch bugs.
Yeah,
You
right.
know, like the ones would be out at night. And I remember how cool that was. So for me, it was a real turned into, I guess, what it is for you now too, the daily grind where you go and
Yeah.
see what's up. And it's like a really good version of a mobile game. It's not like this cruddy, like, oh, just go and collect all the things
Right.
from
And call it a day.
today's package and okay, then leave the game. Like you have to actually work for it. You have to water your plants and stuff that you're growing, and
Yeah.
you have to go and look for the deals at the different stores that are there daily. So I love that part of Animal Crossing.
Yeah, and it's honestly that part's gotten even better now with the inclusion of like Nintendo Switch Online. Like you can download custom patterns. They've got like unique cool events like Rover the cat. He's a cat. Showed up for like a random 1 day event, just like out of the blue. And it's just like really cool, and you can like sync with other players. And like I can go to Reddit now and be like, hey, I need this DIY. Like there's a bunch of surfboards from the summer, and I only got 2 of them. So I can go to Reddit and be like, hey, does anyone have this? And people will be like, oh yeah, I got it. Like no problem. So there's a huge community around now. It's like,
Yeah,
you
kind
need
of
this, I
similar to
got you.
trading Pokemon.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly. Well, here's a question. Are you a fish guy or a bug guy? What
I'm
do
a
you, if
fish
you're like,
guy.
you're a fish guy? I'm also a
Yeah,
fish guy.
I just find it more consistent, and it's like I can catch more fish than I can catch bugs because I'm always
Yeah.
kind of looking for bugs in trees or a butterfly flying around. Um, Whereas with fish, I know I just see a little blob in the water and I just go and dump the rod in.
Yeah, you just get it.
So I prefer fishing, and I like the feeling of like my favorite is when it's you've caught it and it's kind of like swimming around your hook and you're just waiting like, oh man, I hope it's an awesome thing.
Right.
And here it ends up just being like a sea bass. Like it looked
Oh,
really big
don't
and
get
then
me
it's just a sea
started on
bass.
sea bass.
So then it's like, oh okay, you feel kind of ripped off. But I love that like surprise.
Oh, big time. I was honestly, I gotta interject this really quick. I was looking for a tuna. And I honestly, I'm gonna admit this now. I thought tuna genuinely until like 2 days ago were this big. No, they're like a real life tuna is huge.
Yeah, big tuna.
Didn't know that. Didn't know that at all. But I was trying to fish for a tuna, so I kept making fish bait to catch one, and I caught like 15 sea bass. I was like, I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna whip this sea bass in the garbage.
And the sea bass would be good for like a tournament, like if
Yeah,
you were going for like inches or whatever. But yeah, they sell like on my game, I think it's 150 bells, so it's just a
it's
very
nothing.
inexpensive fish. Is it the same for you?
Yeah, it's very cheap.
Okay.
I
How about
really.
red snappers? Are red snappers still worth quite a bit in
Oh,
New
they're like
Horizons?
400, I think. Not like a ton, but they're
Okay,
pretty cool.
because in Wild World they're 3,000 a piece.
Oh, I don't
So for
think.
some reason in Wild World they're like awesome, and
I
like they're
don't
not
think
that
they're
rare.
that much. Oh, they're 3,000. Just kidding. They're still 3,000.
Okay, because in
We
the
never.
original they were very common, and like
Okay.
all of a sudden in Wild World, like the second one, then yeah, the bells went up on, it and I was like sick.
Yeah,
They're cool to
dude,
catch.
they're sick. We've never done this before, but I gotta really quickly take a break. I'll be right back.
Okay,
One.
what should I do?
Sorry, guys. I realized what time it was, and I had something to do for work that was pretty urgent. So I had to stop, finish my work thing, get back to it. It was not my turnips. Before anyone's asking, it wasn't my turnips. So
That'd
yeah,
be pretty funny if it was
Yeah.
like, yeah, dude, it's a work thing. And
I got
it's like,
check. Turnips.
Yeah.
I'm going for a large spike this week, though, so we're looking pretty fly.
So does it work like it used to with like the turnip stock prices? Like do they change
Yeah.
and fluctuate?
Yeah, they do.
That's kind of weird. Like is
So-
it's online now, so like I wonder
Yeah.
if it's even weirder now. Like there's an actual like people go on Reddit and talk about the turnip prices.
They
Is it
do.
that intense?
Well, I'll show you. So I bought. Well, okay. So there's an app called there's a few of them, but ACNH Guide, like Animal Crossing New Horizons Guide. And I got the ad-free version because ads are stupid. But the homepage, it's gonna look all weird and wonky. The homepage looks like this. It tells you like what's available right now. You can check off what you've got. Blah 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 blah. So you just punch in your calculations. You're like, here's what my calculations were today. So this morning they're selling for 75. Right now they're selling for 70. and here's my whole week's check. Like last week, I know I had a decreasing. Here's what I bought for. Here's what it was this week. You just hit calculate, and it's like, cool. Based on the numbers you entered, you're looking at a large spike, large spike.
That's actually incredible.
Yeah. So it's like you have to keep up with it because like if you miss like 3 days, the app's like, I don't know, dude. You could have missed your spike. You could have done whatever, but that's just one of the things about being in the new age. You just kind of like punch crap in, and you're like good to go.
It's incredible. People thought like, oh yeah, once it's 2K, people will like have flying cars and
Yeah,
all
right.
this stuff. And it's like, no, they're actually going to be checking the stock price on digital turnips.
Yeah, right.
That's
like
what they're actually gonna
we
be
are digital turnips. That's what we're doing. So
I love it.
we rolling, and it's actually sick. I love that app. I check it mostly every day. I check my turnips to mark down the bugs and stuff that I've got. So like, if I open it right now, it's like here's all the bugs and fish available, and based on what you've entered, here's what you have left to catch. And I'm like, sweet. I don't want to say it because I don't want to get targeted ads for it, but I have a scary animal. It starts with a T and ends in an tarantula.
Gotcha.
So I have to catch that. It's like, well, I'm only missing like 3 bugs or 4 bugs and like 2
That's
fish.
funny that that's the one you're missing too.
I know. I know.
That's just
I haven't seen them
stereotypical.
anywhere though. Like I have not seen them out.
That was the tough one for me to catch too.
Yeah.
I would wait like late at night, like apparently they're supposed to be way more common at night. So I would look for them then, and it was still really tough.
It's a tough one. I know I need
Tough.
that. And
Same
then I
with
think I need a
scorpions.
Scorpions. Yeah. I only got a few of them when they were out. Same thing. And I like didn't understand how to catch them the first time. So I just ran up to it. It bit me in the ass. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
great.
That's
There we
awesome.
go. But yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say before we have to end, I wanted to make sure to get this point out there too. Mental health wise, I think Animal Crossing is probably one of the best games you can play to just relax and enter a world of carefree and like video games in general are a good mental health break. We've talked about that lots on this channel, but as far as a game that really takes you to a place of just whatever you want to do, and there's no shooting, well, unless you get some kind of weird mod, there's no shooting. You can just play it the way it is and relax and catch fish and walk around and plant trees, like really chill stuff. This is your game. This is your mental health break. So I was going to ask you a bit about that. Like especially for a daily player like you, how does that work for you? Does it feel pretty relaxing?
It's actually really nice. So like I have had a long day at work, or like even if I'm playing like something like Call of Duty, like I'm pissed. Oh, this game's stressing me out. I'm just annoyed at it. I can just take a break and play Animal Crossing, and I just feel good. Like hopping on my island, and my villagers just like walking around. Like I have my island's built up pretty nicely, and they just walk around and look at stuff, and I just chat with them. They're like, "Hey there," and they all have catchphrases like, "Hey Tootie," or like, "Hey Superstar, what's going on?" And I'm like, "Oh hey," and like I just chat with them, and it's just nice. Like they're fake numbers they're zeros and ones that look like elephants, and yet it's really calming to just like sit and talk with them. Or I'll go for like a lap around my island or fish, and it's just very peaceful.
Yeah.
The music is really nice and really chill, and I just really like the vibe it gives off.
Yeah. Does the music change hourly for yours?
Not hourly, but it does have. There's a morning and a night tune, and then there's like I think there's like a late night and an early morning tune as well. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I would know this. And then there's like different tunes for weather.
Okay.
And then there's one for it was like the Turkey Day, and that slaps. I want to make it my ringtone. It was so good.
Nice.
It was really cool.
Because with Wild World, it was like hourly. Like it would be, 11 o'clock, there'd be a song, 12 o'clock, there's a song, 1 p.m., there's a song.
Nice.
So there's actually a song for every hour. And it was so cool. I was like, you'd be fishing or whatever, and then all of a sudden you'd hear the do, 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 do.
Yeah, okay.
It was like the doorbell, like the bell ringing.
Yeah.
And then you'd know a new song's going to start because it was right at the hour. And
was it constantly playing though for the hour?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's sick. Played for the whole hour. I don't know if like maybe people got annoyed and maybe that's why they changed it. But personally, I loved it.
I love it. I love the feature. I love that music's just playing.
Yeah, it's a cool vibe.
It's chill.
And like this is coming from a guy. Last night I played Doom. And it's like I love games that are just gnarly and gory and like shooting demons, all this stuff. But then I also like Animal Crossing, which is really funny because like Doom Eternal and New Horizons, those 2 games came out literally in the same week, and they're like the most opposite games, but so many people on Twitch were like going between the two. Because
Yeah.
it's like you'd shoot a bunch of demons for a while and then be like, all right, it's time to go like plant a garden. It's like, what?
Right. And
So bizarre.
there's like a weird crossover of like Doom Guy plus Isabel. Let's see if I can find some photos of it. Doom Guy plus and she'd be like riding around like with him. Yeah, here he's like carrying her, or she's like shooting the minigun. Like it's this weird.
I was really hoping you weren't going to say a fan fiction. That's what I thought you were going to say. And I was going to be like, bro.
Nope, but I did find the weird section. Don't like that, and I'm backing right out.
I called it, man. I knew it was going to be out there somewhere.
Yeah, it's the fourth photo in. It's gross. But like, it's just a cool, like, for me to go back into your question, it's just a really nice mental health break to just like sit and chill. And I'm sure you find the same way. Like, it's just a cool, calming experience.
Yeah, it's chill. It's like to the point where you can go to the museum and go to like the astrology thing, and you can like look at constellations. Like what?
We don't have that, but that's pretty cool.
Yeah, like what kind of game does that where you can take the time to just look at constellations up in the sky? It's just a really cool game. I think it's good for kids especially too, because it's like if you're worried about like mature content or anything, like it's not like one of those cute games. It's not like it looks like South Park, but it's greasy like South Park. It just looks like Animal Crossing, and it is
plays
Animal
like
Crossing. Very chill little creatures, like you said. It's all AI. They're running around telling you, hey, I bought something at the store. Here, have this crappy carpet I don't want. Like it's really
it always
stuff.
sucks.
It always sucks. But like that's the game. There's nothing really too much to be worried about, and so for a lot of people, it's like a big mental health break for them. So that's one of the key reasons why I really respect the game. It's always stuck to its core, and it just seems like a game I'm probably gonna end up picking up later on when I do get a Switch. But
you'll love it, dude.
Time being, I'm just gonna wait till Metroid Prime 4 comes out.
Whatever that is. I think Halo 6 is coming out before that.
Yeah, I hope so. Halo Infinite
seriously hope so.
If Halo 4, if Halo Infinite doesn't beat Metroid Prime 4, I will.
I'm not touching it. I'm not playing it.
I don't know what I'd do. Like if I'd burn my Xbox or what.
Yeah, be done.
But, like
with
that'd
it,
be
dude.
insane.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I had a train of thought and it slipped my brain. But Animal Crossing is a unique experience. Oh, no, I remember it. I work in childcare. I do work in childcare, and I've talked to my kids at work about this game, and like I've formed relationships with like the kids, and we'll talk about it. Talk to their parents about it. They're like this one family is like, Nick, like we don't really understand the game, like, but can you help us? I'm like, yeah, of course. Like, here's what you need to know, like about this event coming up, or like here's how to update your game because they missed an event because the game wouldn't update. And I'm like, like really just talking to them about this game, and like it's really really cool. And yeah, it's just cool to talk about.
Yeah, that's good, man. It's like movies or any other kind of entertainment. Like you can use it as a medium to meet a lot of really, like people don't really think about it, but a lot of things like that you can like get to know somebody better when you have knowledge of something. And for someone like you that grinds it daily, if I was a parent and I was like, hey, I don't understand this game, I don't read the news on it, I'd be wanting to talk to the guy that has an app on his phone to tell him how many fish he's caught. Yeah, like that, you'd be the guy to talk to. So, I think that's a really cool way to connect. And I think, again, like for kids, freaking awesome game. Like it's cool for me, and I'm 26. So, I mean, if you're 14, you're like, this is lame. No, it's not lame. I remember playing it when I was 12, and I was pumped. I'm still pumped about it.
I would be amazed if I didn't ask you. Do you have a favorite villager?
Oh, favorite villager. I don't know. Villager's tough. Like character would be easy for me. I'd say KK Slider.
KK Slider.
Really cool, this guitar.
Villager. Anyone doesn't know. Well, Jared's thinking. KK Slider is like the traveling musician. He comes around. He's like the rock star.
Yeah. Little white dog.
Yeah, it's cute. I'm looking at him right now.
It's pretty cool. Favorite villager. That's a good question. Honestly, I forget a lot of the names, but there was one giraffe. I think her name was like, not Gloria. It was something like that, kind of like an old person name.
She's a giraffe?
Yeah, giraffe.
Gracie.
Oh, Gracie. Okay, that's what it is.
I
got the G right.
You got it there.
But yeah, Gracie. Pretty cool.
She's not in Animal Crossing New Horizons.
I see. Okay, so how about you? Do you have a favorite villager? I know you go on lots of villager hunts on your
I
videos, but
do.
like if you had to pick one, who would it be?
Well, I've been pretty vocal about it. My favorite villager ever is a stupid pink penguin named Puck, and he is just adorable. He's like a pink penguin. In Japan, his name means hockey, and he's wearing a helmet and a jersey. And I had him in Pocket Camp, and I just like loved the guy. He was so adorable. And I haven't gotten him yet in New Horizons. I've looked
Oh,
and
okay.
looked and looked. I can't find him
So like
anywhere.
when you're doing villager hunts, you're kind of like always expecting like, oh, I could be here this time,
Yeah, he is the villager. Like I've passed on like villagers in my top 10 because I'm like, no, I still have 20 tickets left. Like I can find Puck. I can do this.
Yeah.
I've seen every species of villager except a penguin. I haven't seen a single penguin.
Okay.
But my favorite
Interesting.
character is Isabel. She is the literal reason I got into Animal Crossing. Like
Nice.
I remember playing her in Mario Kart and I was like, who's this weird dog?
Mhm.
I actually for like about a month straight went and talked to her every day about like nothing. I'd sit down and she'd be like, what can I help you with today? I'm like, nothing. I just want to talk to you.
That's funny. Huh.
Yeah, I like Isabel. So
Um,
yeah.
and how about your favorite like fish?
Oh, dude, I weirdly enough, I love the koi fish. It's my favorite fish.
That's
Yeah,
funny, dude.
yeah,
I was like, if he asked me, I'm gonna have to say the koi. That's actually
yeah.
unreal, dude.
The
That's
koi
sick.
fish is beautiful. I don't keep them around. I don't. 'Cause I always feel bad. Like, oh, I have this fish sitting in my basement in a small tank.
That's kind
But
of weird,
I do
even though
love the koi
it's
fish.
ones and zeros.
Still feel a bit
So
weird
weird.
about it. Yeah, I love the koi fish. They're so cool.
Nice, good pick. I
Yeah,
like how it's like I forget how much it is. I think it's only worth like $2,000
it's not
something.
expensive.
But like I don't know, it's just such a cool fish.
It's not expensive, and it's actually like a rarer fish.
Yeah.
It's not like super rare, but like no, they're worth 4,000 now.
Okay.
But I love the koi. They're quite wonderful.
So is there anything else you'd like to talk about before we wrap up with the big Animal Crossing episode?
I think so. I mean, I can talk about this game literally all day. I could tell you whatever you want, but
Well, if you want more Animal Crossing content, I know where to go. It's not Schmix's channel, I'll tell you that much. You're gonna have to go to Tweak Bigfoot's channel. Like I said before, he does a lot of villager hunts when different events come out, like the Christmas
yeah.
one coming up. I'm guaranteeing you he's gonna have videos on that. So check
Oh,
it
big
out.
time.
And he has the knowledge. Think of so if you're a follower on my channel, if you've subscribed to my YouTube channel and you've seen how much I know about Halo, he knows probably that and more about Animal Crossing.
I do know a
So
lot.
he's got the info. So give him a sub and check out his channel.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And yeah,
That's all I
check
have
out
to say for
Schmixy if
today.
you want some Halo content.
Thanks,
And
man.
yeah, and some Destiny. Well, I was gonna say Destiny, but no,
More Call of Duty now, honestly.
more Call of
It's
Duty.
turned
Yeah,
into like a Halo and COD channel. Destiny's just
kind of
beyond
done.
light. It's just beyond me. So
Bye
I'm done with it,
bye,
man.
Destiny. One per
Yeah, we have
episode.
to make that video sometime where we go back and like try like Beyond Light out and see how it is. But from what
Yeah,
I've
we
heard, it's
really
not
do.
good.
We
Oh
really
well.
do need to do it. We'll get there eventually. But
Yeah.
yeah, I think that's the video.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
actually,
thanks
I
for
have one more
watching.
question for you.
Okay.
What have you
One
been
more.
playing lately?
Oh boy. Just Halo 5, Halo MCC, a little bit of Doom last night. I'll probably end up finishing the campaign. I'm like 3/4 through. I just
Nice.
don't know why I just didn't finish it, but I really enjoyed it. So
Nice.
I'll probably be playing that like as like a story mode game. PC, honestly, one thing I haven't been doing is PC gaming. So I think once Christmas hits, I'll probably get back into League of Legends.
Nice.
I have a couple friends that have been playing that, and they've asked me to play, and I'm like, no, I don't really want to.
Yeah.
Like straight up, because I
No.
don't know.
Yeah.
League doesn't grab me, but there's something about Christmas time and PC gaming. It just attracts
It
me.
hits. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why. So if you ever want to play League, you can, and if you don't want to, I literally know exactly where you're coming from. Sometimes I just don't want to play League. I'm like,
We played so much of it at college, man. I've played since like 2011, and I'm not good, but maybe I
me
will.
neither.
We'll see.
Yeah. How about you, man? What have you been playing? Other than Animal Crossing, of course.
Yeah, I'm playing Animal Crossing every day. That's like a given. I've been playing Call of Duty with friends. But man, I'm tired.
I should have
of
mentioned that for myself too. Lots of zombies.
Yeah, we're playing. I need to play more zombies. We're playing COD together. I hit Prestige 2. That's pretty cool.
Wow.
But I've actually been playing Assassin's Creed, like the series. I played through Black Flag. That was really fun. And then Odyssey was on sale, and I picked it up for like $20. And I kid you not, it's one of the best RPGs I've ever played in my life. It's so good.
Good.
So I'm playing a lot of Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
That's good, man.
And it's really good. Yeah.
Odyssey
really
didn't
enjoyed
get like raging reviews, so
No.
the fact that you're getting lots out of it, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's like Origins, but better.
Nice.
So honestly, I will be playing a lot of it.
Are you picking up
Especially like
Valhalla, or are you just gonna wait for a while?
I will get Valhalla eventually, but I need to play through Odyssey probably twice because I don't want to spoil too much of the game. It's two assassins. That's an unknown fact. There's Alexios and Cassandra, and I want to play through both of them and then take the two different faction paths. So
Nice. I love
I'll
those
play it for a
branching
while.
storylines. Always makes it
too.
interesting in games.
You would like it, I think.
I think I'm gonna go back and play some Black Flag at some point during like my break.
Please do.
I've heard you played through that, and it made me want to just like go and like kill some whales. I don't know.
Dude,
It just
go
sounds like a
whaling.
lot of fun. So
Find the white whale. It's fun.
yeah. So that's what I'm probably gonna do. I'm gonna try that out, do some ship battles. I really connected with that game because it was the
Yeah.
first it was the first story mode game that I got for my Xbox One when I first got it.
Nice.
And yeah, it's not even a graphically amazing game, but I remember looking at it once I had an Xbox One, and it's look at the water.
Yeah,
It looks
look
so
at this
amazing.
game.
So it does have pretty elements to it for sure.
Yeah, that is the first game I got in Xbox. Sorry,
Nice.
second game I got Sunset Overdrive. And
Oh,
I
yeah,
got
it's like
Black Flag.
that. Yeah, everybody got that. It's like a console launcher.
It was sick.
It is a sick game though.
It is.
It's like
Not a
a
lot of
weird,
people
like
played it either.
Ratchet and Clank kind of
Oh,
third-person action adventure.
I'm making a video on that eventually, I think.
Nice.
But yeah,
Well-
I think that's the video.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Appreciate it.
Talk to you later.
Yeah,
Peace.
peace out.